We have so much to do in such little time. My brother's filming me. I got a package! This video is supposed to be like a spring semester reset where I basically try to accomplish everything I need to do before the semester starts. Hopefully by the end of this video, I'll be able to accomplish everything I need to do. For reference, this is my second semester of my sophomore year in college, and I have been online all of my college career so far, but this semester will be different because I do have 2 classes that are in person, so it'll be my first time commuting to school actually. So there are a few things I need to get done that I'll list over here. So basically I have to get my flu shot. I also need to get my eyes checked because, as I mentioned, I will be commuting, so I'll be needing some good eyesight when I drive, and my contacts are just getting really blurry. I also need to organize digitally for my online classes, so I need to organize my Notion, organize my Google Drive, organize my regular binder in case I will be taking in-person notes, and I also need to start my new bullet journal, which I'm very excited about. Get a new like desktop like wallpaper or something like that just to freshen things up. So without further ado, let's get this semester started. I'm not ready. Alright, I just got here. I'm actually 5 minutes early, which is surprising because normally I am late to these type of things. I'm a little nervous. I know flu shots have that, you know, like after effect. So I'm gonna try to swing my arm around and hope that it won't sore as bad because I am working tomorrow. So that's just something I'm a little worried about, but let's get our flu shot. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. I just got back and everything was all good. I was so nervous because there was a point where, like, after she did some simple like checkup things, she goes, okay, I'm gonna come back and ask you some questions. I'm like, oh no, like, is something wrong? Like, is my blood pressure too high? But literally everything's fine. So that's good. And then I started swinging my arm around in the bathroom. So that was also fun. Okay, let's go home. I just got home and something I really wanted to do was start my bullet journal. I'm telling you, I'm a nerd for this type of stuff. So when I saw this dotted white journal at Walmart, had to have it, you know? So we're gonna set this up together. So basically this will act as my planner for the semester. It's kind of weird that I'm starting in the middle of a school year, but it doesn't bother me as much. I am starting in January, so it's not an academic school year. It's like a year-long bullet journal, I guess. Based off of my older bullet journals, I usually would have like a quote of the year or something like that. And then I would do my schedule, and then I would get into like the first month I start the bullet journal, and then do a calendar, and then I would do like a weekly page. So I actually forgot to film when I was getting my eyes checked, so here's some awkward clips that my mom took of me at Costco while I was trying on some glasses, and I ended up getting this one. I don't know, what do you guys think?
Yeah, it's nice enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, turn it off. Okay, it's a new day, and today I wanted to fix my Notion, and I need to fix my Google Drive. I also need to do a couple things for my internship. There's just a lot of things to do, and I figured the best place to do it would be at a coffee shop, so I'm gonna go there and get that done. Okay, let's pack my bag. It's my dog in the corner. I will be bringing my laptop, pencil case. Hey.
Oh.
Oh. Want to look at it? My brother's filming me. Bullet journal, my to-do list, umbrella, you never know, camera case, AirPods. I'm gonna bring my book. You're shaking it so much.
Not really.
Face mask.
You need to get in the light.
Face mask. I think that's everything I need. Alright, we made it, and I'm already anxious vlogging around people. I don't know if I'm gonna talk or not. Let's go. And here comes the voiceover, because you bet I did not talk at that coffee shop. But here's me showing you that I'm doing a to-do list, and I also wanted to set up my Notion. As I said, this is kind of what it looked like before during the fall semester. I saw my old classes, and I'll try to leave the template that I used down below. But basically I started off by just editing the titles of my classes, and then I'm going back and forth, checking my schedule, and also going on Pinterest to find the right like image to put at the top, because there's a way you can kind of change the background. So I was playing around with that, and changing like the colors of each of my classes and also like the little emojis. And once I was done with that, I started working on putting my syllabus into the assignment / exam schedule of the Notion template I was using. This is actually super helpful, and I highly recommend everyone doing this if you are taking a lot of online classes like I am. And it just organizes all my syllabi into one schedule, so that when I look at my calendar, I see all my assignments, everything I need to do weekly, and I'll be able to see it like on a weekly basis and also on a calendar view once you see my Notion. So yeah. And so here's my final Notion setup. As you guys can see, it's still the same, but I just kind of changed a bit of things here and there, some color coding in my classes as well. And then at the bottom, I now have events and things in my calendar. So if you click the assignment / exam schedule, you can see I have all my, you know, upcoming dates, assignments, exams, all there, and it's also like labeled to the right. It's just so much more organized, and I can see it all at a glance. And then if you look into my classes, I just changed the photos a little bit and have you know, some color coding like the green for accounting and things like that. And yeah, this is basically my Notion setup. So when it came to editing my Google Drive, it was fairly simple. I just needed to make a folder for my spring 2022 classes, and then I was just going back and forth checking my Notion to look at my classes because I don't have that memorized still. And I was also going back and forth to see the colors I was using so that it was the same on my Google Drive, and it's also the same on my bullet journal for when I color code my assignments. And the reason why I have a Google Drive to begin with is just to organize any kind of like essays or papers I have to do. I usually like to type it on Google Docs and then organize it on Google Drive, but for any notes I use Notion. So yeah, this is kind of what it looks like when I was done, and it looks really organized. Okay, I'm still talking, I know, kind of annoying, but here's my desktop at the moment, really plain, like whatever. So then I was looking at Pinterest and I found this, and then I went to Canva and I noticed that you can like use these templates as a desktop wallpaper and then organize your files like visually. I thought it was like the coolest thing ever, and so as I was searching for a template, I found this one that I really liked, and then I imported my own photos, you know, changed whatever that was on the template, and I was also editing kind of like the words that were on it. So I have like to-do list to the right and assignments, I just left that plain. And then I had my classes in the middle, and I still have my personal files, I guess, at like the bottom left. So when I got to save that, this is kind of what it looks like on my desktop, and I'm so obsessed. I thought it was so cool. And then I started, you know, putting all the files I had of each of my classes onto my desktop just so that it's like easy access, and I think it's super useful. I have a lot of files saved, like PowerPoints, syllabi, all that type of stuff saved into my computer, so I like to have those, you know, organized on my desktop. And then I also moved all those things to the left into like the little designated squares. I thought it was so cool. You guys should definitely try this. There's so many templates on there, and it's for free. I did this for free, so yeah. Alright, to set up my binder, I'm using my 5-Star Flex binder from Mead. It's such a reliable binder I've had since my junior year of high school, I believe. But I was just scribbling notes already for school, and I wanted to just organize it in each little section. So I took these dividers and I separated each of my notes, and then I took this divider that actually came with the binder and I put it in the back, and I filled that with some extra paper. And now it's time to label my dividers, and so the best way I thought of was to use some washi tape. So I had a pink, green, and a blue washi tape that I just added to the tabs of the actual dividers, and since it's easier to like peel off, I just took a bit of clear tape just to secure them, and I just did that for all 3 of my dividers, and now they're kind of colorful and easy to write on. And then I just used a Sharpie permanent marker, the fine tip one, just so that it doesn't smudge off the washi tape, because that just depends on what pen you use. And I did that for the 3 tabs, and this is what they look like when they were done. I love the way it looks, and it just visually organizes my binder. Ew, is that the thumbnail. I got a package. I'm just gonna put this in the video because if you think about it, I will be using these shoes for school this semester, so it's like, I don't know. And I'm very excited because I've been eyeing these shoes for basically all of last year, and they finally came, and I'm very excited.
Check it out. Just pull it up.
I do not own any Converse shoes, and I've always wanted Converse. My brother is my assistant. Just open
this out. Ooh!
We got it from Go. Yes. Shut up.
Are these expensive?
Shut up. I got the dark root Converse high top platform, like Chuck 70s, I think. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Guys, this is beautiful.